Nufy has actually stepped out of its low-profile comfort zone. This time, it also features the first all-aluminum BH65 keyboard with 4 sides around the edge, inheriting various small design elements from Nufy. In terms of accuracy, it also achieves full-form 0.0 ERT and is equipped with all keys. The internal filling of Tsu Gaming or Tsu Pro is also quite rich. The sound is also very hi-fi, and the most important aspect of the amplifier is accuracy testing. For gaming, the 1mm lift is 0.0052mm, and the 0.011mm lift is 0.011mm. Press at 0.0052mm, at 0.001. The data is also very close to the Pro version. You can see that both switches on the BH65 meet the 0.01 RT accuracy standard. Now let's take a closer look at this keyboard, right? This one is a deep space gray colorway. The casing uses a 220 mesh anodizing process. The keyboard's keycaps weigh as much as 1100 grams. It uses a black lettered color scheme. It looks very harmonious. It gives off a sense of calm and grandeur. The light strip in the upper left corner and the hard engraved logo in the upper right corner. It also adds a touch of color to the front. The side panels are factory-made with recessed light strip designs. Nufy also reserved several bare holes for M2 at the bottom. Later, if you want to change the ribbon or side bang, it'll be much easier. This design deserves a thumbs up for Nufy. DIY enthusiasts are thrilled. The chair upholstery is also quite different this time. Traditional small array magnetic claws usually have 4 simple anti-slip strips. After playing for a long time, the gestures are really uncomfortable. Nufy made an aluminum strip on the back. This gives the entire keyboard a 7-degree tilt. Combined with his 19 centimeters front height for a long time, high-intensity gaming is no longer as tiring. The comfort level of the Motzi has also improved, and his entire bottom looks perfectly natural. All I can say is, Nufy's designers really scored a lot this time. The keycap craftsmanship is quite good, with green characters. It feels very delicate to the touch with no grainy texture. The switch on this one uses the word gaming. Of course, there are also SKUs for Word Pro that you can choose from. If you prefer a slightly muffled sound, I think you can buy the Tsu Pro Tsu Gaming, which sounds rather fragmented. The overall feel is also on the firm side. Let's listen briefly. There is a completely different point between magnetic shafts and mechanical shafts. The importance of driving. Nufy's WebDriver adds the final 10 points to this 90-point keyboard. Opening the driver reveals the adjustment page for 3 modes. Click one of them to enter the driver. There are up to 8 key definitions and trigger settings for switch selection. It includes almost all high-performance switches currently on the market. All magnetic shaft-related settings are clearly visible at a glance. Even Xiaobai could understand it at a glance. I recommend beginners set the dead zone to 0 trigger like I do. Full key 0.5 presses RT and sets it between 0.04 and 0.08. Between raise RT settings are set between 0.02 and 0.04. This way, beginners can quickly get started. This keyboard, once I got used to it, then, according to your needs, you can set up a continuous rapid departure with a lower cost. I don't recommend turning on the lighting controls inside. Directly reflect the lighting effects onto the page. Adjustments have become much simpler. It also supports adjustment modes for both bar lights and side lights. There are many features in the settings. This adaptive stabilization is a must. This way, you don't need to calibrate the switches manually. Quick Settings helps you adjust specified parameters with one click. I don't recommend using the tick speed option. If your computer specs are average, it is a stabilization level you can activate. I recommend setting it to medium or high. Although latency is slightly improved, your stability will be much better. As a senior programmer with 6 years of CAD experience, after looking at so many junk drivers, then opening the Nufy driver, it's simply exhilarating. This is what you call a well-designed, functional driver page. If manufacturers worldwide could only choose one driver to use, I definitely chose this place. As Nufy's first domestically produced aluminum head BH655, I didn't expect it to step out of its comfort zone. The very first keyboard I made turned out so well. If you want to buy a model with excellent design and excellent performance, powered by the top-tier independent keyboard Nufy's BH655, it is currently one of the best choices. That's all for this video. If you enjoyed it, remember to follow, comment, and follow. Thank you very much. See you next time.